Though the pressure in the air caused by the increased levels of energy was unpleasant, after spending some time experiencing it, Claire didn't put much thought into it. They had already camped a night after crossing the river. It had been peaceful without any encounters with monsters. Here, Candace passed Claire some meat as they walked. Unexcitedly, Claire took the meat from Candace's hand. "Thanks," she mumbled. Grinning, getting tired of eating the monster meat, Candace teased. "It wouldn't be so bad if it was fresh. But this is from those wolves. Just eating it, I feel like I can taste how old it is and how bad it's getting." Claire mechanically raised the food to her mouth and took a bite out of the old meat. Candace nodded. "It's not that bad. Meat from those things lasts for a while, even without preserving it. As long as it's cooked. Don't be so spoiled." Claire rolled her eyes at Candace's comment. In a cheerful tone, "Eating the meat will help your body get exposed to the energy. Even with the higher levels in the air, you need to be taking in more at a steady pace," Candace said to Claire in a patient tone. "Is Claire complaining about the food?" Brooke called out from where she was, handing the same food to Hannah. Hearing Brooke casually yell out such things made Claire blush. It made her feel like a child that was complaining about eating vegetables on her plate. She looked at Brooke and stuck out her tongue. Hannah could be seen giggling as she chewed the meat in her mouth. She could understand Claire's feelings about having to eat the same thing over and over again during the journey. "You should be happy about not having to do this often, just staying inside your workshop," Candace elbowed Claire. Claire noticed Astrid approaching them. Frida was in front of the group while Astrid was guarding their rear. "You'll need to ignore the taste and just eat the food, purely for sustenance. It's hard to get adjusted, but it'll be easier the sooner you do while you're in this environment." Astrid smiled patiently at Claire. Swallowing the meat, Claire asked, "I'm guessing you had to do the same thing?" Astrid nodded at Claire's question. "We try to think of our food as just something that nourishes our bodies, discarding the thoughts of whether it tastes good. Though we do have our moments of weakness." She chuckled at the last part. She reached out and laid a hand on Claire's shoulder before slowing her pace and returning to her position in the rear. "It'll be okay," Candace said before joining up with Brooke. Sighing, she ate the last of the meat. She tried not to think of the idea of washing down the meal with juice or something fruity. It was a strange experience, not needing much water in this environment. The river was the last time Claire drank anything, and the experience was now a fond memory. Claire figured that the lack of a need to drink was due to the energy and how it interacted with their body. Though they still need to drink, it would be easy to substitute water with blood. But drinking the river water was several times better than blood. A part of Claire wished that they'd encounter another river, just so she could enjoy the cool and refreshing taste. "So, how long do you think we need to go?" Bill could be heard asking Tommy. "The unexplored area is quite large. As long as we keep not finding anything, I don't see any reason to not continue until we reach the end," Tommy answered his brother. "Can't we just stop?" Bill didn't sound thrilled by the answer. "Considering the energy increased in the air, I get the feeling we might find something to tell the guild. I doubt that we'll just end up going to them after finding nothing, Tommy said. Bill looked around him before asking, "Why do you think that?" Because of the fact that the guild didn't know that the energy level increased in this area. If they knew, I suspect that they'd have increased the requirements for the job, Abby said from where she was walking.